I made it happen. I made it happen. It's happening right now. Right now. This thing I had in my mind, it's happening now. So, a little while ago, I made a little bit of a tweet. How long ago was it? Was it early October? Maybe even as far back as September? I don't know. It was a while ago. I posited an idea. And just a seed of an idea. What if I made a project, started a brand new project involving world building, and I did the entirety of it on stream, no exceptions. I work on the entire thing from top to bottom, left to right, on stream only. And I overall got some pretty positive reception. I was gonna do it anyway, but well, as it turns out, the first iteration of this project begins tonight. In addition, I specifically call it World Building Wednesday. As you can see in the title there, I'm calling it World Building Wednesday because if you all know me, I typically stream on Mondays and Thursdays, except usually every third Thursday or so, I usually have a scheduled appointment with my therapist, and usually I take those Thursdays off from streaming and usually postpone until, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if at the very latest. And so I was thinking, what if I had sort of a way to sort of predetermine an appropriate schedule slot for, investing in this project? And I figured 2 W's, a little alliteration, and booyah, World Building Wednesday. Takes place on the Wednesdays prior to my Thursday appointments. Huh? Good thinking, right? Right? Huh? I thought it was a good idea. Yeah, overall, I know it's been such a long while. I might have mentioned once or twice, I've definitely dabbled in fictional writing. I know, what year was it? Was it 2014? I participated in NaNoWriMo and succeeded, and believe it or not, that story was never actually completed. It was padded to hell, and after that point, I just had no motivation to keep going. In which case, I suppose I padded it out just enough that, I just didn't reach the end just yet. I mean, it's usually better, well, how do I explain it? It's better to have a whole lot of content in your story and have to thin it down, as opposed to having to beef up your story that has not enough content. Like, usually the former is easier, preferable, and whatnot. Aside from that, I also have a couple of short stories in my back pocket. I do believe when I debuted my croak voice, I read one of them on stream. 'Twas a creation myth of my own ilk. Anyway, that's all just to say that I've been getting an itch to kind of start writing stuff again, and you know, I've kind of dawdled like here and there, but my biggest obstacle in regards to, you know, starting a bunch of projects and never finishing them comes down to 4 insidious letters. ADHD. Unmedicated ADHD. My interests wax and wane in various directions entirely of their own accord, and so a lot of projects I start end up not getting finished. Sad to say. But I feel like working on a project on stream will sort of motivate myself, my brain, to an extent, you know, apply just that right type of pressure in order to actually see it blossom, in order to actually see it evolve and grow into... Currently, I don't have a set, like, end point for this project. It's developing a setting, developing a world, you know, with lore and stuff. As far as like an end point, I wager there's probably not gonna be one for the foreseeable future. I know that doesn't help necessarily, but I do want this project to be at least fleshed out enough that, you know, it reaches a certain point where stories could easily take place in this setting, in this universe, and like just all the right pieces are there just for any proper individual stories to spawn forth. So I think I have babbled on enough about the project. It's probably about time I actually got started. So right here, as you can see, is my mouse visible? Is my mouse visible? Properties. No, that's not the right one. Firefox. Properties. It says capture cursor, okay. Anyway, you can see up here in the corner, World Building Wednesday World. I have it on dark mode, which is a nice addition. I'm using a good old World Anvil. At least the free version, you know. I'm not paying for shit. At least not yet. Yeah, just for any total convenience, you know, just doing free to use. And as you can see, you know, for any articles that we are to write down, we have nothing. We have nothing. We are starting from scratch. And so, I go here. Well, actually, let me check. I did take a peek at like world meta stuff, and I don't know, my mind just draws a blank when it looks at those things. I think my best approach right now is just to get started on my first article. The first article. In which case, to sort of give an idea of what kind of universe, what kind of setting I'm going for. Essentially, I want it to be, you know, a combination of both loose sci-fi as well as high fantasy, you know, so I was thinking, you know, there would be mixes of both, you know, magic, technology, you know, interactions between, like, alien races as well as, like, entities inspired from mythologies and such. And overall, like, the overarching themes of this setting is exactly how these two forces kind of coalesce and either cooperate or clash in spectacular imagery. So, for starters, I know I've set forth the first thing I want to write about this setting. This is for a physical or metaphysical law. So, first and foremost, I want a type of energy. Oh, hi, devil! Yeah, I wanted, like, a sort of energy to exist in this setting that, you know, would essentially be responsible for a whole lot of the arcane / technological advancements in any which regard. I couldn't think of a proper, like, unique name for it, so just as a placeholder, I'm calling it mana. I have no idea why this is a thing. Yeah, no. Okay. Type. Metaphysical. Arcane. Supernatural? Elemental? Supernatural, I guess. Sorry, devil. When it comes to a lot of these, like, different ideas I have, you know, for something that I plan to be at least moderately big, you know, I'm just kind of laser focused on it. It's kind of like when I'm drawing. Okay, so mana, working title. How to describe it? You know, I'm not going to be too fancy with, like, formatting or style in regards to, like, fonts and stuff. Like, it's going to be pretty straightforward, especially since it's, you know, the free-to-use version. Reach sooner or later. Yeah? Yeah, it always crosses my mind every so often. Okay. Describing mana, quote unquote. Mana exists as a form of energy throughout the universe. I will also say part of, like, another piece of the appeal in doing this project entirely on stream is so I could possibly take suggestions if anybody else in my chat, any of my Lily pals, ever have any ideas of their own. They can feel free to chip in. I think that would be pretty cool. Like, obviously, we're just starting out, but, you know. As we continue, okay, mana exists as a form of energy throughout the universe. Mana can be channeled into various processes, including but not limited to casting magic spells, powering technology, and even trying to think of a word. Even producing a whole even cultivating a whole domain of living beings. Okay, still typing, I guess. That break is a little jarring, but I guess it's just part of proofreading that I'm not used to seeing. Actually, let me change spawning forth. Whole domain of living beings. Mana is most often found emitting from veins of ore. But it is unknown how exactly this ore produces it. Yeah, just full disclosure, you know, I'm not too concerned about, like, how this energy comes forth and, you know, why it exists the way it does. Like, that's not really a question I'm aiming to answer, at least for now. Like, that's a question that can be answered, like, way a ways into the future, maybe. It's just not important right now. These emissions typically take the form of small globules of light and small globules of well, I just think so. Small globules of how do I describe this? Globules of light and bear a oily composition. Actually, no. Semi fluidic. There's a fluidic yeah, no, composure? Let's go with that, composure. No, there's a composure composition similar to liquid oil. Okay, just keep it like that. These globules can merge together, split apart, or merge together and split apart. Cultivating, or merge together to form manic cores or split apart. Under certain conditions. Good story maker. Oh, thank you, Devil. And thank you, Blushes Boo, for saving progress. The good news about World Anvil is that it autosaves after every edit. It's very nice. So, you know, no worries there. Let me think. What's next? manic cores can achieve no, let's okay, I'm a little concerned about like these page breaks, so let me view it. Okay, okay, that looks fine. Nothing to worry about. Think. Yeah, I can already say like a big chunk of this stream is just gonna be me thinking silently about what I want to do. Manic cores can achieve varying degrees of environmental manipulation, typically determined, or no, dependent on size and quality. Not every world that bears mana or that contains mana is doing so in the same way. One world may yield an abundance of mana that is rich in intensity, while another world will present less abundance of a diluted quality. These traits, or the purity of mana, can affect affect how it is channeled into other processes. So this is a teeny tiny bit of foreshadowing, if I'm being honest. You know, in this setting, I'm gonna prioritize at least 2 different worlds. You know, one is distinctly abundant in, you know, in pure, rich mana, and then the other is not so much. You know, and how both worlds differ, and then eventually how they interact with each other. Yep. Out of curiosity, let me just... Okay, save changes. Okay, no. How about that? There we go. Is this for comic or game? I don't really know yet. I'm kind of just, for the time being, I'm kind of doing it just for the heck of it. But there is probably a likely possibility that, you know, I might feature it in stories that I write in the future. You know, it's like maybe decent just to have on hand. Alright, let me think. Purity of the mana can also affect. Okay. So I think for the time being, you know, it's pretty basic, it's pretty bare bones, but you know, it's a start. It's a start of what I'm wanting to do. So if we go back to articles, there we have mana. Of course, mana is only a working name. I'd rather use some other name, but I haven't thought of anything. Alright, so next. I suppose, let me think. There's 2 different directions, although it's probably a better idea if I go location. Now get started on one of the worlds. Planet. Alright. This, I'm deciding, is gonna be the, like, mana-rich planet. So, a name. Name. As far as the kind of image I get in my head of like what this planet would look like from space, I'm picturing something similar to Venus, except distinctly like more like brownish, like kind of a dull, like darker brown tones. Overall, it's probably going to be a very dry world. You know, not much in the way of like liquid water. It probably only bears a relatively thin atmosphere. You know, so overall it would be like either like really rocky or like even like, well, actually maybe it might not have too thin of an atmosphere, because I'm also picturing like it having like dark brown sand dunes. I think like that image is kind of neat. Overall, it's just kind of a dreary looking world. Let me think. So much to think about. So much to consider. Goodness grievance. Think, Froggy, think. Okay, I'm feeling names are hard. Maybe like Kalai, working title, working name. take a look at some of these. Alright, yeah, these are extra details. Geography, ecosystem. History, flora, fauna, natural resources. Actually, it makes me want to check back with mana. Prompts and connections. Manifestation. Describe the way the natural supernatural law manifests itself. I suppose, like, I could take just this entire section, cut it. That doesn't make sense, though. Can I undo? So, manifestation, localization. Effects of the laws themselves might be localized. Not really gonna worry about that. So paste that in, and maybe just say it. Maybe I should like include this little paragraph here, this section. And then just backspace that. View. I can work with that. I can. Okay, now we can get back to Kalai. Is a rocky planet taking the third closest orbit around its sun. Its terrain is notably dry, or notable for its dry surface, lacking in any in most types of liquid. Liquid elements? Liquid compounds, I'll say. Liquid compounds. Known coloration and dry surface. I could think of an alternative name when I think of like the other planet. It has a single what's the word? What's a good word? Oblong? Oblong? Look up the meaning of oblong just to make sure I have it right. An elongated rectangle or oval shape. Not quite. Not quite. I was thinking like asymmetrical, on a single small crude moon. Orbiting around it. Any details I can include in here? Plain reviews. Much of the planet's surface is devoid of liquid compounds of any type. Learning very words, words, words. And so is actually dry, open, and no. It's composed of rocky wastelands and loose sedimentary dunes. Dusty desert dunes, triple D's. Okay. Liquids of any type are scarce. Most commonly found deep in the planet's crust. Much of the terrain bears dull, dark browns with some inclusions of gray. Terrains, dry soil. So many words I'm trying to think of. think I want to say like most only commonly found deep. Avoiding redundancy. Drains dry snow. There's dull dark brown, some inclusions of gray. Built up by millions of years of erosion. Sure. Keep it at erosion. At elevations exceeding, let me think. Think. Oh, thank you, Devil. The hydrate and the posture check. I will take my sip. Of coffee. I am sitting comfortably with my back straight. Straighter than I could ever be. Okay, God, I wish I knew more about like topography or like anything similar. I'm trying to think about like what the average height above sea level like most of America would be, like just as a comparison. I know I probably like could look up like the numbers and stats and stuff, but I don't know, I get nervous about switching tabs. You know, if I'm showcasing, like if I'm doing window capture on Firefox, usually there's only one thing on Firefox that I want the capture to focus on. That makes me think. Normally I do everything with tabs. Yeah, okay, Devil. Whatever you say. makes me think, like, you know, normally I separate everything in tabs like everybody else tends to do, but what's stopping me from, say, like, relocating this to its own window? And if that's the case, I want... Oh dear. Okay. Properties. Shit. Shit. There we go. Alright. Alright, cool. So now I have a World Anvil on a different window. Which means I am free to look up numbers and stuff. Ooh, go big brain! Average height above sea level, USA. States and territories by elevation. Apparently Alaska, on average, is the highest above sea level. Let's say... Let me scroll a bit. Okay. Alright. I think I've decided my number. At elevations exceeding approx 1900 feet. Should I put down above sea level, considering, like, there's no oceans in this world? God, how does that work? How would that work? So many things to consider. I'm just trying to write a planet into existence. Why can't this be easy? Okay, I suppose, like, I could think of, like, some landmark of, like, the lowest elevated point on the planet and then, like, measure everywhere else, like, just above that point. doesn't quite equate to sea level, but you know, I'm doing my best. Actually, what if it was something like above cavern level? Like there's kind of an average elevation in which like caves and caverns, underground caverns tend to form. And then just measure elevation based on that. I'm definitely overthinking this. Until there's a suitable replacement, I'll just say above sea level. At elevations exceeding approximately 1,900 feet above sea level, it is common, or there are regular deposits of there's a regularity of exposed veins of manakite ore. Surrounded by a characteristic globules of okay, I know for a fact that there's like a command that can reference back to another article in the same project. No. What do? How does this work? Okay, no, I can't reference it like that. Mana. I'll leave it alone for now. high purity mana. Was given away to let's hugs. I'll take a hug. I like hugs. High purity mana over time has given away to the bringing of life forms that rely on manic cores to function and survive. Maybe I shouldn't include that in geography. I might have to save that for the next. Rely on consumption of mana to function and survive. These organisms, or no, these beings often take these beings are often these are often these beings forms and characteristics are based around the cultivation of manic cores allows for any of the inorganic material to form protective shells and bodies. Surrounding the core. Cohesion coils permitting surround them. Maintaining swarms and acting with them. Requires demands demands maintaining swarms and acting with them demands helpings of mana from their cores. Causing these life forms to change and adapt in ways to better or to adapt in ways to what words am I trying to think of? It's a never-ending puzzle. To manage, to better manage their manic metabolisms. I'm gonna have to think of a proper name for these life forms. I imagine like they're a whole other domain of life. You know, given that their survival is entirely dependent on, you know, the consumption of mana, consumption of this energy. I'll get to that when I get to it, and I can always go back and re-edit as necessary. Goodness grievance. Hello, Aiden Decker. Not Pokemon. No, it's not Pokemon. We're doing a spot of world building tonight. And it's a never-ending struggle to think of the proper words to use. Some species create or some species opt to preserve their cores as long as possible by remaining motionless and investing in basic defense mechanisms. Other species will adopt a more proactive method of survival, predating on other creatures' cores to maintain their own. Whew. Sheesh. Is there anything else I feel like filling out? You know, just so I don't stay stranded in the same spot for too long. That's right. That's right. I could create a timeline. I could create timelines, Lily Pals. That's a thing I can do. Timelines. Create a new timeline. I guess I could just put it as kawaii. The general history of the planet Kalai. Is that it? Yeah. Yep, that's all I need to do. Alright. Historical entry. So obviously gotta start with, you know, the planet being created, or being formed. Kalai's formation. Shit, it's like, starts like millions of years ago. Years ago, celestial, I guess. Millions of years, the planet Kalai is formed by the collective accumulation of several colliding asteroids and space debris. Advanced options. Related article. Related location. Kalaya. Display name. Please enter a number. Oh, gee. Let's see, how am I gonna go about this? Let's go for a big old 10 mil. view. Okay, maybe I should add some commas. Ending date. That can be the year 0. Save. I did enter a number. Well, you don't accept commas? World Anvil, stop being so silly. What? Didn't... Shit. I know, like... display date if you want the chronological dates to show in your entry. The creative, or no, formative eons. Hopefully that'll be acceptable. Yeah. Yep. That works. Going back to the timeline. That looks really fancy. Millions of years, planet Calliope is formed by the accumulation of several colliding asteroids and space debris. And then, I suppose, there would have to come Manakite explosion. Kalaya. Okay, type. Geological. Major global. Names of Manakite or breach the planet's surface in great abundance. Mana begins to flow across the world. Or mana begins to mana is released to flow across the world. Yeah. Related article? No. Related article mana. Maybe? 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 Maybe, maybe? I don't know, I'm kind of winging it. That's kind of the point of this project. Alright. View event. 0. Jeez. Do I want to keep going with the timeline, or do I want to write more articles? It would probably be smart to write more articles if, you know, if I'm gonna be writing a timeline. You know, because then they can refer back to the articles that I write. So I think with mana covered, Kalaya covered, let's see. I suppose we can go with species? Okay. Okay. Goodness. Let me think. Think donk, think donk, ding, 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 donk. Obviously, it has to be mana related. Emanations? Sure. And then scientific classification. It's not just a phylum. It's not just a class, or a species, or a genus. It is a whole heckin' domain, bitch. So mana. Manatiae. Sure. Yep, they are native to Kalaya. Yep. As mana dispersed across the surface of Kalaya, they coalesced into several manic cores. These cores grew bigger and versatile in capability as time progressed. Eventually, these cores grew strong and complex, or grew big, strong, and complex enough to provide varying levels of sentience. They would manipulate their surroundings to create inorganic shells and plates around themselves. To provide themselves form. At the cost of the mana that composed the cores. These bodies were made of durable, inorganic materials like stone, metal, sand, and even glass. Protective shells and exoskeletons. Are around these cores. Nah. Such as I'm hungry. Hey, Bellamy. Welcome by! Thank you for becoming a Lily Pal! What world building site is this? This is World Anvil. It's completely free to use, but of course, you know, some functions are like hidden behind a subscription, but it is very versatile. It's pretty much my ideal medium for world building. So let's see. Bodies were made of durable inorganic materials such as stone, metal, sand, and even glass. And even glass or gemstones. By using mana to shape and mold these pieces, various simple varieties of life forms spring forth to populate Kalaya. Wifey! Hi! Been running errands all day. I gotcha. I understand, baby. I start working on it. I've got an urge to do some more world building. And I decided to try. You should. You should. It's very good. Yeah, baby. So far, I've managed to write up a couple of articles and start up a timeline. I suppose I can quickly save. There we go. Just kind of run through like a little refresher. Alright, so I started with mana as a like metaphysical, natural, supernatural law in the universe in this universe. And I call it mana, but in honesty, mana is just a placeholder name until I think of something better. Mana exists as a form of energy throughout the universe. Mana can be channeled into various processes, including but not limited to casting magic spells, powering technology, and even spawning forth a whole domain of living beings. It is most often found emitting from veins of ore, but it is unknown how exactly this ore produces it. These emissions typically take the form of small globules of light and bears a composition similar to liquid oil. These globules can merge together to form manic cores, or split apart under certain conditions. Manic cores can achieve varying degrees of environmental manipulation, typically dependent on size and quality. Not every world that contains mana is doing so in the same way. One world may yield an abundance of mana that is rich in intensity, while another world will present less abundance of a diluted quality. The purity of the mana can also affect how it is channeled into other processes. And that's where I started. It's just a rule of the setting. And then I created a planet called Kalaya. Kalaya is a rocky planet taking the third closest orbit around its sun. It is notable for its dull brown coloration and dry surface, lacking in most types of liquid compounds. It is a single small crude moon orbiting around it. Geography. Much of the planet's surface is composed of rocky wastelands and dusty desert dunes. Liquids of any type are scarce, most only commonly found deep in the planet's crust. The terrain's dry soil bears dull dark browns with some inclusions of gray built up by millions of years of erosion. At elevations exceeding approximately 1,900 feet above sea level, I say sea level even though there is no ocean to really speak of. Don't think about it too hard. There is a regularity of exposed veins of manakite ore on the surface, surrounded by the characteristic globules of deposited mana. Kalaya's abundance of high-purity mana over time has given way to the upbringing of life forms that rely on the consumption of mana to function and survive. The cultivation of mana cores allows for many of the planet's inorganic material to form protective shells and bodies surrounding them. Maintaining these forms and acting with them demands helpings of mana from their cores, causing these life forms to change and adapt in ways to better manage their manic metabolisms. Some species opt to preserve their cores as long as possible by remaining motionless and investing in basic defense mechanisms. Other species will adopt a more proactive method of survival, predating on other creatures' cores to maintain their own. Yeah, and then I was just on this one. I'm calling them Manatians. As mana dispersed across the surface of Kalaya, they coalesced into several manic cores. These cores grew bigger and more versatile in capability as time progressed. Eventually, these cores grew big, strong, and complex enough to provide varying levels of sentience. They would manipulate their surroundings to provide themselves form, at the cost of the mana that composed them. These bodies are made of durable, inorganic materials such as stone, metal, sand, and even glass or gemstones. By using mana to shape and mold these pieces, several varieties of life forms sprang forth to populate Kalaya. And that's where we left off. That's what I was working on when you came in. 6 million finally to start organizing my world building notes on. I'm glad I could help. I look forward to hearing about what kind of ideas you have in that hungry little brain of yours. Okay. Scientific classification, Manaceae. Alright. Anatomy and morphology. Certain body plans grew popular or grew or began to take precedence in many species over time. Take great precedence. conditions remain sessile with special protective functions in the effort to keep their cores lasting as long as possible, or to consume as little mana from their cores as possible. Others, many others prefer to attack other creatures to absorb the mana into their own cores. No, not just yet. Motile variants, species, naturally have higher metabolisms, creating an active or a high demand for consistent consumption of mana. As a result, many of these types rely on attacking and absorbing the mana from other species to Can upkeep be used as a verb? To upkeep? Jay! Hi, love! Welcome, welcome! I'm writing about creatures. Other species, some made from incorporating the mana from other species cores into their own. reproduction. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying my best and I'm struggling with words, synonyms. Let me see. Sensory and extrasensory capabilities. I might skip that one for the moment. Reproduction. Emanations do not reproduce. In ways, or reproduce in the same way animals would. Depending on the species, they will rely on two different methods. Depending on species, they will rely on two different methods. Immobile species will often rely for replication. Often multiply via splitting. Which involves, or which only occurs in individuals with particularly larger than average manic cores. The cores of these individuals will be divided in 3 and resulting offspring cores will claim pieces of the parent's exoskeleton to construct their own. Splitting will often only occur in areas where predators are more commonplace. Mobile species will rely on finding veins of manakite and engage in behavior known simply as cultivation. Okay, before I continue, I need just a quick little snack boost, and I have the perfect snacks for the job. These perfect little treats are Oreos. I love Oreos. Thank you, baby, for hydrate and stretch. I took a drink, and now stretch all the joints out. And thank you, Jay Baby, for safe progress. One of the nicest qualities about World Anvil is that it has an autosave function. It basically autosaves every time you stop typing something. Like anytime you make an edit. Okay, I have one more Oreo. Okay. I know when my grandma gave me this pack of Oreos, she gave me a pack that's like, it apparently has like double the creamy filling. And it makes my sweet tooth very happy. Alright. Cultivation. In essence, an individual will retrieve a mana globule from a vein and purposefully feed other globules to it until it becomes a core. After the core grows large enough, the parent will intervene in different fashions, or intervene with the body creating process in order to encourage the new core to take a form similar to it. Once accomplished, the new member of the species will be left to fend for itself. Okay. Okay, what part next do I want to... Growth rate. Emanation. Emanations do not age in the traditional sense. composed or having bodies composed of inorganic materials makes them virtually immune to aging. However, the manic cores that provide energy for species can slowly be depleted over time if not properly cared for. As cores grow, or no, as cores are deprived of mana, they will be, they will shrink in size and be unable to maintain to maintain their exoskeletons. Or shrink in size and grow unable to maintain forms or processes to the same extent. If a core is or faces enough reduction in size and strength, it... Oh! Pocky! Pocky! Hello, raiders! Pocky, thank you for the raid! Hello! I saw you were, doing more Moemon randomizer Nuzlocke. I need to watch the VODs for that. Woo! How was it though? Have you faced any casualties yet? And also, hello raiders! If you don't know me, I'm your beloved Issy. I am a magical froggy girl. Gracie Chew, thank you for becoming a lily pal. I'm a magical froggy girl, and he died again. Oh no! No! Ah, that sucks! No! Ah, had to restart. Oh god. Now I really need to watch it. Magical Froggy Girl. I'm a variety streamer. I tend to stream on Mondays and Thursdays, but tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I'm streaming a day early. And I'm starting a little bit of a world building project thingy. It's sort of a mix, or gonna be a mix of like sci-fi and fantasy and stuff. And it's been going all right, although my brain cannot properly process words as fluidly as it has in the past. Otherwise, you know, this is pretty chill stream over here. Oh god. I should probably get back to like my Emerald randomizer, like super randomizer. My Chaos playthrough, I should say. Should get back to that one of these days, maybe next Monday, maybe. But anyway, yeah, thank you for the raid, Pocky. I love you. I appreciate you so much. Okay, I was writing about creatures. If a core faces enough reduction in size, it will cease its state as a core and return to a globule. Return to a globules. At this stage, the individual nation's form and functions will completely halt. Essentially, words. It's gonna have a great stream. Thank you, Pocky. Have a good night. What? At the stage the individual nation's form and functions will completely halt. And it will be considered dead. Alright. Oh, by the way, yeah, while I have several people at attention, possibly if they didn't click away just yet, you know, you may have noticed, you know, when I got like the raid alert and such, like I'm still using like Streamlabs alerts. I intend to switch over to Stream Elements since Streamlabs is stinky, but I guess like for all I want to do, like the way I want my alerts and stuff to work, I'm not entirely sure how to make it happen in Stream Elements. So if anybody is savvy in Stream Elements, you know, maybe, you know, I would appreciate maybe some tips, maybe nudge me in the direction of like a tutorial or two. Any way to help, it would be much appreciated. Thank you. Alright. So where was I? Optimal environment. any place where manakite ore is plentiful will see an equal abundance of nations occupying the territory. However, virtually any environment can be sustainable for any species of Kalaya. No, any environment is survivable. Survivable for most species. Sure, you won't trust Pocky's degenerates. Well, I mean... Hi Moe, hi Mocha. You're fine, dear. Thank you. Shit. I haven't set up command for shoutouts yet. Oh my god, there's so much shit I need to do. No shout out for Mocha. I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Pocky's degenerates. I mean, I'm looking for help virtually wherever I can get it. You know, it's first come, first serve. I don't really pay anything in return. I'm kind of just asking for a little assistance. Sheriff's reported for duty. Eddie's soldier. Wait, hold up. Paxidi has a Twitch? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, this is good news to me. I love Pax. I love him so much. I gotta remember to give them a follow after I'm done with stream. Speaking of which, you know, for 2.5 hours of... Mocha! Trying to show all their emotes. Oh. Maybe I should adjust that. I have it up to like 20. At least, I thought I had it like up to 20. Get the medic barista down! As far as this article goes, at least for the time being, well, actually, let me take a look. Okay, yeah, all of these are like super highly variable. I don't think I could concisely describe all of them. Sapience. I don't think we're quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. We'll get there later, though. Spoiler alert. So to Pack's best emotes, I would if I could. Froggy is very acquainted with the mods in her wallet. Alright, save just in case. Let's take a peek. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this meat. Look at this. This beefy 12-point font. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good, good, good. Alright, so next. What do I want to do next? I suppose I could go to timelines. No, that was to copy to clipboard. New historical entry. Rise of Nations. Let's say it happened. Doesn't take too long for manic cores to come into form, I don't think. So maybe like the year 5. Major global. Life. Anything else? Life. Birth? Life birth? The first first strains of Manation life begin to form. Advanced options, related article, Manations. Yep. Yep. Create entry! Gaia timeline. It's slowly coming along. Despite all the linguistic frustration, this is... I definitely feel like I've been productive. Muy bien. Alright. Now the question is... do I want to make at least one more thing, or do I want to call it here? Second planet. Just to start it. Honestly, there won't be too much to fill out. Planet. Oh god, I need to think of a name again. Think. The overall idea for this planet is just, you know, it's basically just like the copy-paste Earth-like planet in this setting. Ooh. How about Terranza? I think that sounds kind of pretty. Terranza. Alright, Terranza is a rocky planet. Planet. And the fourth closest, and its orbit is the fourth closest to its parent star. Any imagery we have of nature and life, or no. Picturing. No. The surface of the planet is very similar to that of our planet Earth. Covered mostly in liquid water with carbon-based life such as plants and animals. Characteristically, the only difference it has with Earth is the existence of manakite ore. Veins of however, veins of manakite are rather sparse and collected, and collections of mana and the quality of mana is shown to be of lesser quality, or shown to be lesser than that of Kalaya. Nevertheless, it can still be useful for various tasks. 40% off all annual membership? I'm intrigued. Well, you know, it would be tempting to maybe, you know, take the deal, but like I said, I'm virtually broke. That's bound to change now that, you know, the holidays are coming up. I don't tend to, like, ask for much in regards to gifts, so usually, like, a lot of the time I just get a lot of money. Not complaining. Alright. Let's just take a quick view. Yep. About what we would expect. Let me just add a line break right there. Save. Yeah. Alright. Articles, yep. 4 whopping articles and a timeline, y'all. I'd say tonight was pretty productive. Honestly, I was a little worried I would come up short. But we're getting there. I think we're getting there. So I think I'm gonna call it for my first official World Building Wednesday. Okay, I can close that window now. Whew. God, tomorrow's Turkey Day. And Day of Friendship. Friendship and, you know, being appreciative and grateful for friends. And turkey. Whew. I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna be with family. And the food is always pretty dang decent. Anyhow, Great job. I'm so glad you think so, wifey. And, you know, as part of the deal, the whole deal with this project is that I am not allowed to work on it outside of stream. The entire thing is going to be cataloged, archived for the world to recount as it does in its own convenience, as it sees fit. You know what I mean. Yeah. World Building Wednesday. Stream only. And we'll see where the road takes us. I still have some ideas in the back of my over-imaginative little froggy mind. And I figure eventually we're gonna get to a point where, you know, we'll be able to send them out, be able to write them forth into existence. But of course, you know, a reminder that, you know, the process would be even more fun if my Lily Pals, you know, if y'all would think of any ideas as this project evolves and grows, you know, feel free to throw some ideas if they should come, and we can create this little world building project together. Yeah. We'll see. No idea when the next world building stream is gonna happen. Honestly, it might not even be a Wednesday. You know, one day, like Monday or Thursday, I might just feel like doing more world building. And, you know, I'm just gonna allow myself that kind of slack. But anyway, the plan is to stream next Monday. I know I mentioned, like, you know, maybe getting back to Pokemon Emerald Chaos playthrough. So I might do that. Otherwise, I know, you know, I've been playing more Warframe offline or off stream because, you know, the next this latest update, you know, this little mini event is pretty much entirely in preparation for the upcoming major event or like major update, and I am so excited. I am so hype. It looks like a ride and a half, and I can't wait to stream it when it comes out. Otherwise, I might just, you know, stream some farming. If y'all wanna just chill with me, chill with Froggy, as she farms for resources in space as a ninja, I can make that happen. Options. So many options. Anyhow, I think now is about time we find someone to raid. You know, thank you, all my Lily Pals, for tuning in to this brand spanking new series, sort of. You know, this project. I can't wait to do more, and I can't wait to see how it shapes up over time. You know, I'm looking forward to it. Let me see who is streaming right now. who's streaming? We got Clover, we got Ellie, ooh, my sister Aura is streaming, Zuina, we got Lori, we got Nyrene. Oh, both Aura and Astra are streaming, like they're streaming both of their POVs. Because apparently they're doing a collab. We have Apri. We got Bun. Bun is online. So many Lily pals, so many friends. Oh gosh. Oh my, oh dear. How about we raid Apri? Apri is a fellow Frogtuber. She's playing Animal Crossing, and it seems like a very, very chill, cozy time. Raid message for subs is raid yay, and for non-subs it's raid now. Alright, slash raid alright, streaming Monday, probably around the same time. Hope to see some of y'all there. No idea what I'm gonna do just yet, but I wager it's probably gonna be a good time. And I appreciate you, all my Lily pals, for coming in and supporting me. Thank you once again, Pocky and the Pom Pom Patrol, for the raid. I love y'all so much. So much. Come here. Big hug. Yay. And for all of my fellow American Lily pals, I hope tomorrow is as good of a holiday